king on screen.
Get busy living. You get busy dying.
King on screen. This is a good one, kids. 1994's. What is it, Robert?
Shawshank Redemption.
Get busy setting or get busy jetting. You decide. Shawshank Redemption, filmed at the Ohio State Reformatory. This was based on the 1982 novella Rita, Hayworth, and the Shawshank Redemption, which is in different seasons, which is a book all around, all four stories.
Yes. So, I did not see this in the theater. So,
Nor I. Nor I. I was too
no,
busy
yeah.
watching Forrest Gump with the rest of America.
Oh, God. Don't even get me started on that. So,
Yeah.
but when was this released, Matthew?
This was released on September 23rd, 1994, which coincidentally was my 13th birthday.
Oh, you kids.
You kids.
You kids.
I remember when this came out too in the trailer and stuff. And then I won't get into the whole Forrest Gump thing, but this should have won Shawshank, I think, over Forrest Gump for the Oscars next year.
Yeah.
Superior film. But yeah, 13th birthday. And Shawshank, directed by Frank Darabont, starring Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, Bob Gunton, who will be at the Hollywood show.
Yes. So we can ask him all the do you have burning questions for him about Shawshank?
Yeah, I want to ask him, how many takes did it take for you to nail that rock in the wall?
Yeah.
And he'll go, $80 for that answer.
Let me tell you a story. I'm like, oh,
I just want to get my picture.
maybe he sells that rock. He's like, I can sign a rock for you if you
It's like,
want.
that would be great. And if it was like 200
Maybe,
bucks. And I'm like,
maybe he does. Yeah, you don't realize it until like I was like, yeah, add that, and they're like, all right, that'll be 200 signed. It's like,
right.
all right.
Okay. Is it the rock in the movie?
This
Oh,
is
no, no, no.
no. This
Okay.
is just go to the ATM right now.
Thanks, Bob. Bob
Matthew
was
does
also
get
in The Perfect Storm.
and Demolition Man.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Yes.
I want to talk about Demolition Man. So,
That's a good one.
but yeah, so if you don't know, Matthew gets suckered for upgrades at Hollywood show. So
I do. Yeah. I got a big one from Mr. Jackson Bostwick.
I don't remember. Is that his name? I can't remember. Are you talking about Shazam or
Yeah,
yeah?
Shazam. He upselled me. Why get an autograph for 40 when you can pay 50? That's a great idea, sir. Why don't I?
He's like, I got some stuff to buy after the show. Like, all right,
All right.
all
Yeah, I
right,
have I have a gas payment bill to
yeah.
bill
Now,
pay.
this is one of your favorites, if I remember.
Yes, Shawshank's one of my favorite films. I'm just a big fan. I love the execution. I'm fascinated with prison stuff. Um, it's just I've always enjoyed it.
Nice.
How about you? Are you a fan?
Not really. I've
No, you're
watched.
not a
I've
fan?
watched. I've watched it a couple times, but yeah, nothing. I do
Is
like
it
the feel of it, but yeah.
is it the length of it? I know a lot of people have a problem that it's 2.5 hours in a prison ultimately. It's a
Uh,
depressing setting.
Yeah, and part of it is like I just, maybe it is. Maybe I just would rather kind of like a quicker version, because there's certainly pieces of that I like, but I just kind of wanted to see, and maybe because it kind of the ending goes on a little bit too long. I was just like, but if I remember right, I think the ending, did they reshoot it or they wanted to make sure that I think that the two of them together, they the audiences wanted to see them together at the
Yeah.
end to reunited. I don't think that was part of the original script.
No.
So it was kind of
No.
the Hollywood like they really wanted that cherry on top but I
Yeah.
think it worked. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it worked for I think
Montenoeo in
people.
Mexico, where they show him walking up, and
Yeah.
it's clearly just an overhead shot. There's no dialogue or ADR set up. You're right. It was just that Hollywood cherry on top, and it did work, I think.
Yeah. So it worked for the movie. Maybe I can't remember if I don't know if the novella ended the same way, but yeah, so it's solid. Now I'm kind of surprised it hasn't been remade, or now that I'm saying it, I could be like, let's stretch this out over 8 episodes on Netflix. It's like,
The redemption at Shawshank.
yeah,
And Red, the character Red, was Irish in the movie, and Morgan Freeman, of course, African American. That's why he says the line in the movie. Maybe because I'm Irish.
Yeah.
which he says the same thing in the
The same
novella,
line.
but
Yeah.
it was a joke, you know. Shawshank has a good, great supporting cast. I mean, I met one of them. We both did.
Oh
The
yeah.
guy that played Mark Ralston is in
Oh okay.
Shawshank as the bully that gets beat up by Clancy Brown, who I always
Uh,
thought should be in a Hollywood show, and I have yet to see
yeah.
him. I don't know
I
if he
think he would
goes,
do
but
well. So yeah, I don't know.
yeah. But yeah, Shawshank. Yeah, I think it's a modern classic. I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
I say I know you do a rewatch at least on an annual basis. It seems like
I
so.
do, I
Yeah.
do, and I am due for my rewatch,
Yeah.
my fix of Shawshank, which we need. Um, do you don't revisit it that much then? You're not
I
a
do not. I think I've seen it two, three times maybe.
yeah.
So no.
Okay.
And you've seen it two, three times this year?
Yeah, three times this year. I think we're going to be more excited for next week's than Shawshank.
Oh, I didn't even look to see what next week's is.
Oh, it's
Oh,
the
oh my. That'll take up most of the
rats
show.
are his. Yeah,
We are
one thing I'll
talk
say about Shawshank is they do a great job of incorporating the music in memorable scenes. I think whether it's the opera over the mic and the characters, like you just grow so attached to them.
yeah.
It's a very well vetted film, Shawshank. So yeah, I'm a
Ah,
fan. Do you know anything
I'm
about
saying
locations for it? Like there is a
there's
town in
people,
there.
yeah, there's people that have done the locations, and I was looking up to see how Bob Gunton is 80 years old. I was
Wow.
like, how old is he now? Since not that he looked old in the movie, but he was
Yeah.
for us, he was old at the time,
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, so I have not, but I know people that have done them, so yeah.
Because I know the Ohio State Reformatory, I
Yep.
believe that's what it was. There's pictures out there, but I didn't know if the town was like a lot or there is.
That I do not know. So
All right. Well, we
we
recommend at
we know,
least
we know everything here about
we have all the facts.
yeah.
But yeah, Shawshank, I'd recommend
Yeah.
it.